Hello.
Hey. How you doing?
Hey. I'm good. I'm having a donut.
How is Gaia treating you?
She bites me a lot.
That kind of, from what I understand of Chihuahuas, that seems to be a thing with them. They're very nippy.
Oh. Very, very.
And again, she is still a pupper. So, I think I'm probably going to be swapping back to playing my Uke again on Crystal Chronicles in the remaster. Because I found something out about their accessories that I wasn't expecting. So the Ukes have a bunch of accessories that increase their spell damage. Well, it says spell damage plus like 1, plus 2, plus 3, for example. And I thought, oh, that doesn't sound very good. And like their quote-unquote ultimate accessory is the Wise Man's Soul, which is a post-game one that increases spell damage by 15. So again, I was like, that sounds like their like casting speed one would still be pretty decent though in comparison. Nope, I'm wrong. 1 point of spell damage up on an accessory is the equivalent of having 5 points of magic stat from like artifacts. So their ultimate accessory, the Wise Man's Soul, effectively gives them plus 75 magic. Yeah, that puts them far and ahead, like way far and ahead of any other character in terms of damage dealing with magic in the remaster. Wise Man's Soul doesn't exist in the original. And here's the thing with the like Blizzara and all of that sort of thing. The epicenter of the Aura spells attacks, they are the damage that they do is equivalent to if you had hit the enemy 3 times with like a base spell. That's why magic is so good in single player, because you can fuse the Aura spells on your own and be doing like 3 times the damage per hit with them, and they have an AoE effect around them that does 1x damage. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to swap to 14 now on the stream. So I'm going to assume Moonfire Faire starts in Limsa?
I think it starts in Limsa and then... yeah.
Alright, let me take a look. Oh yeah, the Cruise Chaser mount. Wasn't there people getting like really pissy about that actually?
Were they? What for?
I'd heard that there was some kind of drama going on with the Cruise Chaser mount.
Regarding...
No idea. I just heard that there was some people upset about it. Maybe it's just because it's a cash shop thing. I don't know.
I remember seeing one tweet. It wasn't like a thread. It was just one tweet. Oh wait. Give me a second. Every time I open your stream, it automatically pauses. There you go.
Oh.
Let's go.
Thank you. Wait. Oh my god.
Let's go. What?
Thank you for the 25 months, hun, and thank you for the 10 months, Kitty. Wow, 10 months.
And let's go.
Right.
Wait,
Yeah.
should I wear something more beachy? Like,
Swimsuit
yeah.
Hrothgar?
I have this. I don't have my swimsuit. Oops.
Wait, a hype train?
Oh yeah, that triggered a hype train.
It says sub gift or use bits now to start a hype train. Oh.
One more person. Come on.
Quickly, someone redeem swimsuit Hrothgar so I have an excuse to change.
The excuse is that it's summer. How much is swimsuit vodka? Oh,
You
wait,
have no bits?
you don't have. Wait, you need bits for swimsuit vodka. I'll do the favor. There
Thank
you go.
you.
Nice.
Oh, hold on. I need to put my light on. Just a sec. Swear to God, sometimes trying to close my fucking curtain or like blind, because it's like it's not one that has like a string that you can pull on. It's like it's supposed to be like self-locking, but it doesn't really. It can be very temperamental about actually getting it to lock. So yeah.
Sustainable chills.
Oh, it's a blue bomb. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventurer. Come to enjoy the Moonfire festivities again this year, have you? I promise you're in for a scorchingly, swelteringly good time. As you may very well know, the fair is a storied tradition that, in recent years, has served to promote the effort of the Adventurers Guild on behalf of Eorzeans everywhere. Once again, we've got a piping hot plate full of exciting activities for one and all. This year, we've also been tasked by none other than Master Gegiriju, our ever-generous patron of the event, with creating the ultimate icy dessert to stave off the heat. We'd more than welcome the aid of a skilled adventurer like yourself, and needless to say, we'd reward you well for your efforts. If you'd be willing to and able to lend a hand, simply hop over to Costa del Sol and speak to my colleague Herr Maga.
Costa del Sol.
We're going to the beach.
Let's go. Oh look who's here.
Hello.
Hi, kitty. Get on my well.
You forgot to change glams. Space whale. So, yeah. So for context then, a little bit more context about the Yuke's ultimate accessory. With that equipped, their effective, like, ceiling for their magic stat is 181. Whereas compared to the Clavat, which is like the second best spellcaster, because they have no spell damage accessories, their stat ceiling for magic is like 109. So it does make a lot of difference.
Mm.
I'm talking to him, I don't know.
I need to withdraw my chocobo.
Oh. Oh, Katie's in his outfit.
Oh, nice.
Well, if it isn't Emil, come to help us create our frozen masterpiece, have you? Why, I couldn't have asked for a better partner in our confectionery challenge. I almost thought it said something very different. No, I'm not gonna say it. No, it's not naughty, it's never mind. And how glad am I to hear it. God's honest truth, we're in a bit of a bind here. You see, well, we've been tasked with making the most delightfully frosty dessert. We are suffering from a lack of an all-important ingredient, ice. Oof. The shipment was supposed to come in bells ago, but word has it that it's been held up by some disturbance in the area. Might you be so kind as to check with my associate, Pavano, to see if anything... Pobiano, sorry. You see if she knows anything further. She should be just to the east of here, over on the beach. Oh look, it's Max.
Oh, it's over here. Hey, chocobo. Gonna have to go.
Max has seen me. Oh. I need to show some. Hold up. I'm gonna do the thing. I'm going to do the thing. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
So seamless. So perfectly timed.
Gosh, I fucking love this glitch. Four.
You can pet.
Oh, that was a funny diversion. Let's go. So Max was this thing in the tower. Like, I've fallen. I can't get up. I hope they never remove that. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Emil, what a pleasure it is to see you again. I imagine Hemaga sent you to ask about the delayed shipment of ice.
Different dialogue for me.
What does he say for you?
What's that you say? Hermaga sent you to ask about the delayed shipment of ice? I don't know her.
That's probably because this is the first time you've done the Moonfire Faire, right?
No, it's my second time, but the last year Pobiano wasn't part of the quest line.
Oh, I think she might have been part of like the anniversary event, but they'd skipped it last year, I think. Yeah, I think she appeared in the event like not last year, but the year before, just after the Moonfire Faire. You were like helping her, like doing cleanup of the beach. Yeah.
Last summer event was fighting. I think it was a shark.
I think so.
Yeah, that's the only summer event I've done.
To be quite honest, the situation is something of a complicated one. As you may have heard, for this year's festivities, Master Gegeruju has imposed upon us a rather daunting task, preparing the finest frozen dessert of the realm has ever seen. He promised us that he would spare not a single gil to see the deed done, so we decided to enlist the services of one of the realm's most prominent confectioners. All well and good to this point, yes? As it turns out, this confectioner was a hopeless perfectionist, insisting that only the finest ice in all of Eorzea would serve for her creation. She hopped on the next vessel to the northern seas. And that's the last we saw of her. It's not that I fear for her life, mind you, pardon the pun, but she's one tough cookie. That said, the festivities are all but upon us, and if she doesn't make it back soon... Egads, that poor girl's drowning out there! Glub, glub, glub. Of course it's a fucking Lalafell. That garb. Yes, it's her! Emil, that's Nekeke. The self-same confectioner of whom I just spoke. We must help her at once.
Reuse. Recycle. No, it was Ikiki. Oh, it's right here.
Okay.
Aiding.
Will she be alright now? In any event, I'll leave her to your capable hands.
I need to clean my mouse.
Yeah. Ugh. Oh, Nekeke, you've come back to us. Thanks. Thank the gods. Fabiano, is that you? Why, I'm back in Costa del Sol. You are indeed. Whatever happened to you out there? Were you swept away in a storm? Tossed from your boat by some eldritch horror from the depth of the sea? I fear my memory is still hazy. As I remember, we sailed to the northern seas where, after braving the elements and some vicious fiends set on making a meal of me, I succeeded in procuring the most pristine ice I've ever laid eyes upon. It's probably melted by this point. We began the journey back, and just as we were approaching Costa del Sol... It's of no use. The only thing I remember is our vessel capsizing, my body being flung from the deck along with my hardly one supply of ice. But at least I made it back in one piece, and I have you and your friend here to thank for that, Fabiano.
Bell. Oh my god.
It's fucking polar bears! Oh, my dearest friends, you too survived the shipwreck. Why, I couldn't be happier.
That's why they're bears.
Okay, so this event is, like, Barrick's favorite thing, probably. These creatures are your friends? Aren't they lovely? We met on one of the isles up north. I shared some of my treats with them, and next thing I knew, they were following me everywhere. They're gentle and strong. The most perfect companions, really. Happy boys, yeah. Alright, that's enough the touching reunion. My precious ice is scattered all about the place. Go round it up and bring it here, on the double now. Grr. Frosty fluff balls.
Salted ice.
You saw fluffy boys in the thumbnail and jumped in.
Oh wow. Apparently it is well contained.
Would you look at that? They're quite clever, aren't they? How is it not melted? We're doing alright.
Or is it?
Oh, lucky day! The seals are intact, and the ice inside undamaged and unmelted. That means only one potential rub remains. It couldn't be. Yes, as a matter of fact. The ice, you see, is everything I hoped it would be, which is why it was rather to my chagrin when I later discovered that a dreadful fiend slumbered in the rather large chunk of ice that I had loaded onto our vessel. Oh. Oh. Yes, it's all coming back to me now. As we neared Costa del Sol with the balmy winds drifting in, I heard a dreadful rumbling coming up from the cargo hold. I rushed down to investigate, only to see the fearsome creature. It appeared rather perturbed by the heat, and it began to swell larger and larger, until boom! It would appear my own carelessness was the cause of our unfortunate incident. Fortunately, my furry companions and I have survived the shipwreck, and as has my stock of the purest ice. And... and yet, I fear that the fiend will be back in search of the icy home I so unceremoniously stole from him. Whatever am I to do? Blow it up. Have no fear, my dear Nikeke. In fairs over the years, my friends and I have fought off more bombards than you can shake a stick at. Why, Bombard Buster could be my middle name. Now, let's go appraise Mago the situation. Surely you'll have an idea as to how we can deal with the men. Oh fuck! I clicked. To menace and kick the festivities with a bang. Sorry, I like opened up my dialogue box so that I could see it. Oh, Max is back. Ah, Emil, I was wondering when I might hear back from you and Pobiano, sorry. Blech.
Are you falling asleep? Your model keeps closing the eyes.
Nah, I think it's just the blinking. And I see our star confectioner has joined you as well. Pray tell, how did you fare? It's a long story. Oh dear. So while the ice has been safely procured, a blustery bombard of behemoth-like proportions has been procured alongside it. No doubt that has something to do with the panic screams I heard coming from the beach. But not to worry, after all, what is the Moonfire Faire if not a season for blasting ill-tempered, hot-headed balloons out of the air? I know just the person to assist us in the effort. Just a moment now. Say no more, Master Hemaga. I stand ever at the ready, my friends. Who goes there? Surely you have heard the tales of Thracy, the brave leader of the Bombardiers and the bane to bombards the realm over. Or perhaps you haven't, but no matter. Rest assured that I and my companions will see safety return to your beaches. Bago, too, has come to save the day, and he has brought fun little toys, trinkets, trifles, toys. Oh yes, Bago has brought his toys that go boom. And I'm a full tier. I may still be new to this adventuring business, but I promise you that what I lack in experience, I make up in pluck. Pluck, spirit, and determination. Wait. Oh no! I know why this is happening.
Yeah, big deal.
Her fucking it's like a fucking Harry Potter with the invisibility cloak. My body's gone. Fucking post that in the Discord. That's fucking hilarious. This whole mess was all my fault, and still so many of you have come to my aid. How can I ever repay you? Nonsense, my idea. The ice you brought was at our behest, and all will be forgiven when you fashion us the most delightful frosty dessert Master Gigaruju has ever laid eyes on. Besides, the exploits of bombard-busting adventurers are sure to bring even more good publicity to the guild. That settles it then. Let's get out there and show that oversized ball of ice that the Isles of Endless Summer is no place for his ilk. The fate of Blizzard of Bombards can only be completed as a disciple of war magic. Okay. Fate time. Oh, I think it's up.
No.
It's up and it's almost done.
It's about to end. Yeah, let's wait for another one.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah. I mean, we can go and still try and see if we get anything.
Yeah, it's gonna finish.
1%. Okay, managed to smack it. I don't know if I'm gonna get anything. Got bronze and 5 fair bush vouchers. I can actually just go back and complete it, but nah, I want to do it again.
Yeah. Let me, yeah, I'm gonna do my, like, special dances. My Moonfire Faire dance. Special, where is it? It's the bomb...
Flame dance.
Flame
dance.
Oh
wait, you might have another one. I only have this one.
I have this one.
It's the bomb dance.
So, I've been watching videos of, Rhythm Heaven games, like, and of the music that's in them.
Yeah.
Okay, so since you've been watching them as well, what is your favorite, 1, minigame, and 2, what's your favorite song from the games?
My favorite game is one that I was finally able to play from the GBA era. I don't know if I don't remember what they renamed it. I think it's called Hopping Road. Both Hopping Road and Rat Race. I really like them a lot.
Rat Race and Hopping Road. Okay, so that's gameplay ones. What about music? What one has your favorite music?
Ah, there's so many. Let me think. Actually, no. Scratch the gameplay ones. I really like Packing Pests too, from the Wii one.
Okay.
I think that's my favorite one, gameplay wise. Song wise, I think it might be the Sumo Brothers.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one.
Either Sumo Brothers or maybe a remix. There's so many good songs, like the Bluebirds. There was the I forgot what it's called. Well, the Cheerleaders has also a cool song. Remixes also have cool songs, especially the ones with the lyrics.
I actually like Cheerleaders from a gameplay point of view.
Yeah.
I think but in terms of music, my favorite one, hands down, is the Bonodori.
That was very good too. I wish they had put Bonodori in Mega Mix.
Isn't that one only available in Japan in the Mega Mix, and they replaced it with Quiz in
really? They did that?
From what because there is a video of a Mega Mix version of Bonodori on YouTube, but it's in Japanese. And I saw in the comments people were saying that they wish they didn't put quiz in instead of this for the US release.
It might have been someone doing. I've seen a lot of people do like this game from the GBA, but in Megamix style.
Hold on, no. I'm sure it's an actual So Bon Odori.
Because some people do like
Megamix.
really great ports. Like it's insane how good they look. But yeah. The English version.
Oh,
of
no. Oh, it is actually just a fan recreation. I thought it was real. It looks so.
Look really good.
Yeah, let me actually like show you this because they even have like the screen for the bottom screen of the 3DS on it. That's what made me think it was real, because they've done that as well. Like look, just see it. It looks absolutely. It fooled me. So yeah, so someone said that they wanted. So which game is it that the Bon Odori is actually in? Is it the GBA one or is it a different one? It's GBA.
Yes, a lot of like games weren't ported because they had like very Japanese, like traditional Japanese stuff in them, and it's like like localization when they change things.
I mean, the Bon Odori is literally like a Japanese festival, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's such a nice one, though. Yeah.
Yeah, there is a part 2 of the Bon Odori. There's one called Bon Dance. It's like a more difficult version of the Bon Odori.
Oh, I've not heard that one. I want to look it up now whilst we're waiting for the.
It's called the Bon Dance.
The Bon
Literally
Dance.
the same thing, but just in English. Odori in English.
Okay.
It is harder. Apparently, that one was the hardest game in Rhythm Heaven GBA because
The
people
Bon?
just
It didn't look like it was that hard of a game.
No, the second one.
Alright. Okay. Let's have a listen. I see. It's like the rhythm for it is completely different, and like when you're supposed to do an input is different as well.
Bam, bam, dun, 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 bam, bam, dun, bam. Let's go. Don't forget to level 6.
Okay. The reason why I got onto that topic is because the bomb dance reminds me of the Bon Odori. So. You got distracted taking picture of fireworks. You're doing the exact thing that happened to me after I listened to the Bon Odori where it got stuck in my head for ages. I do think that the Rhythm Heaven games are really creative. With the and the art style is very nice too. It's very
It's very WarioWare-y.
It's the same developer, isn't it?
I think so. Sunku.
Because I remember Shen getting very excited when that new WarioWare game was announced because it kind of like revitalized her hope for a new Rhythm Heaven game.
Oh, that would be amazing, yeah. I would love a new one, not like another collection. Yeah, we did it.
Oh, I got 15 of those tokens.
I got 20 because of the other one.
Yeah.
If you don't know the one I said, the Hopping Road, you should also listen to that one.
King Road. Is that the one with the bunny?
No, that's rabbit. What's it called? I forgot. No, it's not the one with
Hopping
bunny.
Road. Hopping
I
Road.
think
Just
it's Hopping Road. I don't know if it's Bouncy Road. I think it's Hopping Road.
Hopping Road with Heaven.
Oh, they called it Bouncy Road in Megamix.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one. It sounds kind of nice. You know, there's a game in the Wii version, I think, that kind of, I think it's like a bonus one because the credits are playing during it, where it's like the characters that are that help you with the calibration are doing a lot of jumping.
The credits of the Wii version are based off of the game from the GBA called Nightwalk.
Nightwalk, yeah.
But they then added Nightwalk in the Megamix.
Yeah. I like the music that's playing during that. That was quite nice.
Unfortunately, Japan exclusive has a long version or like full version of Nightwalk of the credits. The lyrics are longer and the game is a little longer.
That's a shame, but also it's fair enough, I guess.
Yeah.
That look of relief and supreme satisfaction on your faces. Am I to surmise that you've succeeded in driving off that most baleful bombard?
Yes.
Indeed, and we scarcely even broke a sweat in doing. Isn't that right, Pobiano? Quite so, my friend. Though I dare say it wouldn't have been nearly so easy without a meal at our side. I can't thank you enough, my friend. Oh, the fireworks are so pretty. And yet we must remain ever vigilant, for there's no telling when the dread creature's friends may return to seek their revenge. In any event, the Isle of Endless Summer is safe for now, and that is what matters most. You truly are heroes, all of you. Well, all's well that ends well, I say, and with that, I say it's time we retrieved our supplies from the beach. Splendid. Just you wait, my friends. Nikeke is going to prepare the most marvelous dessert this realm has ever seen. Sounds good. Gimme.
Is that like a part 2 quest? It has to be right for the mount.
Probably. Yeah, here we go. Polar bear horde. Oh, Emil, I can't thank you enough. Were it not for you, I've been too busy running for my life to even think about making Master Gekiruji's dessert. But all's well that ends well, and finally I can get down to what I was brought here to do. I promise you I'll be done before you know it, so why don't you and Pobiano entertain yourselves for the time being? And while you're at it, perhaps you could call Master Gekiruju as well. I'm sure he's more eager than any to see my masterpiece take form.
Omega has a...
Ah, Emil, truly impressive the way you chased off that bombard. Not that I'd expect any less of you, of course. Thanks to you, I think we can safely say the guild's put on another impressive show this year. It's only a matter of time before our halls are overflowing with aspiring adventurers. Talk about making the best of a bad situation. Speaking of which, I heard Nikeke's nigh done with her delightful creation. Don't know about you, but I'm most eager to taste it myself. Believe it or not, I have something of a sweet tooth. Ah, Emil, again, I thank you for your efforts in helping us dispatch the bombards. To think that such a calamity would befall us on the eve of the festivities. But pray don't be too hard on Nikeke. She meant only to please, as she always has. Oh, in all the confusion I forgot to mention it, but she's actually a childhood friend of mine. We used to play together by the shore, and one day we were set upon by a vicious monster. We thought we were done for, but we were saved in the nick of time by a kindly adventurer who swiftly dispatched the beast and whisked us away to safety. That's when I vowed that one day I'd serve the guild and repay my debt to the brave soul who rescued me. Meanwhile, Nikeke was a genius in the kitchen since she was just a girl. She chose the path of the culinarian in hopes of filling the bellies of adventurers all over with nourishing and toothsome snacks. In the end, she found her calling making sweets, as opposed to the sort of hearty meals that you and I might favour, but that's rather fitting for her. She always had an independent streak, after all. In any event, she's positively overjoyed that her latest creation will be presented front and centre at the fair, for adventurers all over to enjoy. More than anything, I'm just glad she's back with us, safe and sound. Oh. Now it's time to go and talk to the pervert.
Gay.
I find it funny because he's like, whilst he's a peeping Tom, there was like another NPC that he's like, whilst he was peeping on the Mikote ladies, they were peeping on the Rukadins. Oh, if it isn't the ever-resourceful and oh-so-forgiving adventurer who we so anonymously tasked with gathering ingredients for our banquet. What's this you say? The fiends have been dispatched and my prized dessert is ready for the tasting? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah.
Wait, is that the achievement for doing this event? I see the name of the event in the chat, of an achievement in the chat.
I don't see it. I think I might have those turned off.
Oh. Let's continue.
Oh, it's you. You couldn't have come at a better time. I was just putting the finishing touches on my masterpiece. Pray wait for just a moment, won't you?
Ooh.
Adventurers, Eorzeans, fairgoers, friends. I am most proud to present my latest creation. I call it Costa del Hielo. And
That's Spanish.
What does it?
It's pronounced yellow.
Yellow.
Kind of
Okay.
like yellow, but then the O, they just yellow.
Yellow. Okay.
It means eyes.
Oh. And I promise you that it will please your tongue even more than it does your eyes. Give me that block of ice.
Crunch. Are you ready?
And to make sure that it doesn't melt, as well as to help all of you stay cool amidst the scorching heat, I leave you with a present from my furry friends.
Like this nut book. Oh, what? Oh no, he's summoning Shiva!
Uh-oh. It's going to
He's a
freeze the
primal.
place.
Imagine the bear being a primal. No! Oh no, invisible girl.
Ah, Emil. Well, did my dessert agree with you? After all the trouble I put you through, one can only hope so. I'm going to say it was more than worth the trouble. Now that's a relief to hear. Hmm?
I chose the last one, but I think it's saying the same.
If it provided you with true refreshment after all your travails, why, as a confectioner and culinarian, nothing would make me happier. Speaking of which, I had meant to tell you, ever since you chased off those bombards, my little friend here hasn't been able to take her eyes off you. Just look at her face. It's as if she's saying, "Oh, Mr. Adventurer, what I wouldn't give to join you in your travels." Oh, truly, how kind you are. She'll be a most wonderful company on the road. I promise you that. And with that, I'd best get back to the kitchen. After all, adventurers from all corners of the realm have come to taste my latest, greatest creation. Until we meet again, a happy Moonfire Faire to you. Oh, by the way, the doctor never called me.
Oh. Well, hope that you're able to have like an actual call tomorrow.
I'm gonna probably just have to call into reception and say, well, what's going on here? So, anyway.
Yeah.
We now have 5 bears. Yeah. Thanks to your efforts, peace has returned to the beaches of Costa del Sol, and the festivities can commence in earnest. That is, until the Bombard menace rears its ugly head. You can now purchase wares, blah 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 blah.
You can now game stuff. Yes, it is. You say goodbye, I say yellow.
Wow. Oh, you can actually buy it as as like a house decoration.
The bear?
No, the dessert.
Oh. Pinwheel. Bombard bloom.
You can buy you can buy grilled corn. I guess we do have a lot of bears.
Costa del Hielo. Ice Coast. Where's my mount? Hello.
Hmm?
I don't see my...
Did you use the horn?
Did I use it? Maybe I've used... You obtain a polar bear horn. Oh yeah, maybe I already used it. I honestly don't remember the moment I used it. Shouldn't it say in the chat you use the polar bear horn or something?
If you right click on it in the chat, and
I
it
do
should
have
give
it
you
in my mouth. But the thing is that I don't remember using it.
Wow. You just had a goldfish moment.
Summon Shiva.
So if enough of us use it, we'll summon Shiva. God, 14 has really spoiled me when it comes to music in video games. There's so few games that I think can rival it in terms of soundtrack now. Anyway, do you want to do like raids or something?
I don't know.
We have well, so the event's finished, so we can either do some raids or could swap over to Crystal Chronicles or Risk of Rain.
Now let's do something here.
Alright. Shall I ping in Discord for like near raids then?
Sure, we can also do like leveling roulette because I've been wanting to level up my other classes.
You wanna do leveling with that? Okay, we can do that first. Kitty, do you wanna join us?
Look at my glam. You like it?
It's a good glam, yeah.
You know what a glam means?
Hmm.
Do you know what this glam means?
I'm not sure.
Doesn't know.
What's going on? Is it like a... Oh. Oh.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with saying it. I just wanted to type it.
Himbo Hooters glam.
Also, Noi and I both made the glam the same, so we can both have our Hooters glam. Except Noi has like chicken, and he gives people chicken.
Alright, let's see if anyone else wants to. Alright, it's like... party finding, FG... Gonna do leveling.
I was gonna tell you, but I didn't finish telling you about the Cruise Chaser mount.
Yeah.
That the only complaint that I saw people saying was like, I literally just saw one tweet of a person saying that they were like upset that they are no quote unquote no longer adding like mounts that you unlock by playing the game, that everything is being added to the cash shop. And then someone replied like, what are you talking about? This is like the 5th mount that has been added to the cash shop. There's like plenty of mounts that you can unlock. And then they mentioned like the Titan mount, the cart thingy from the normal raids, the whips, all the dragons, like everything that is unlocked with raids and stuff like that.
Demi Ozma from Baldesion Arsenal. Yeah, Cerberus from Delubrum Regine. There's like there are way more mounts that are available in-game than there are from the cash shop. And there is even 4-seater mounts that are available in-game without paying money to the cash shop. The shoe and the regalia as examples.
Yeah, the regalia is coming pretty soon. Also, the mounts are getting more expensive nowadays. Are they though? Because the Cruise Chaser is like a 2-seat mount.
Let me take a look at its price.
And I think it's like 30.
That is more expensive, I think, than other 2-seaters have been in the past. Like the whale and the chocobo carriage. Those ones are both well, whale's an 8-seater, but the chocobo carriage was a 4-seater. And I think previously, like, the Fat Moogle was a 2-seater, and I think that one was not that much when it first came out. So that might be a fair criticism, but then again, they're just optional mounts. So...
Yeah. 1, they're optional, and 2, like, you can clearly see that there's more detail in animation, I guess, from one and the other, but I don't think that's like a point
Yeah.
to say that it's more expensive because of that. But
Oh.
yeah, I mean, it's optional.
Yeah, so the Chocobo card is 36. Oh, actually no, the Fat Moogle is 30. And so is the Indigo Whale.
And those are 2-seater.
Yeah, and then the 1-seat amounts are anywhere between 24 to 30. The only reason the SDS Fenrir is 30 is because that one actually has a built-in speed boost.
You can invite Cass, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, 2-seaters are $30. Get in the car, loser. We're going leveling.
I have invited Cass, by the way. I'm just waiting. There he is.
Let's go.
If Slayer has another of those really big Mog Station sales, you'll probably get the Fordham back. So, yeah.
Forward and back, and forward and back.
I still need to get the whale.
Have the music turned off if I ever get that music.
Hey Sakes, how you doing?
Hello. You can actually land on that boat.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I'm gonna ready check us.
Alright, we need a tank. Cass is on Paladin.
Got to
So we're good
Paladin.
to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, leveling. Oh, I can set it to
Wait,
be.
don't forget limited. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go.
So you're level 60, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Google. You're grinding Orbon earlier for glam, but taking a break now. Orbon Monastery glam. Is that? I don't actually know if there was anything in Orbon that I liked. But yeah. I imagine though it's probably quicker to get queues for Orbon Monastery than it would be to get queues for the Weeping City of Merc. God, grinding glam from there was an absolute chore. Because it would take like 30 minutes to an hour just to get people in the queue. You want the aiming set because you wanted to be Balthier from 12? Ah, well, that's a fair enough reason.
I didn't know that was a glam. Cool.
Queue was 30 minutes for today for Oath. Ouch.
Oops.
Yeah, I don't really see how they would get around people. Because that's the thing, most people, well, I don't say most, but there's a lot of people that just take off equipment. So they only get lower level stuff. I don't really know how Square would be able to circumvent that.
But then you can re-equip it, no?
Laughs in queues, laughing healer. Yeah, you take the equipment off, queue up, and then re-equip it. You had a tank and 2 healers, and it was still 30 minutes. Yeah.
Boy and the Dragon Gay.
Sounds like furry fan fiction.
Oops, I messed up.
I love that 14 has kind of reached that critical mass where you see lots of 14 related memes on Twitter now. There's so many good ones. Ow.
Cool.
You had to stop doing Alliance Raid Roulette because you were sick of getting World of Darkness over and over. Sounds like very similar to you. To the point where Young was literally like saying he will just take the penalty if he gets World of Darkness.
Yep.
Like, I don't mind getting Labyrinth and like Circus Tower over and over again roulettes because at least they're really quick.
Yeah, I don't mind those either.
Yeah, World of Darkness
My
can
beef
be
is with World of Darkness.
yeah.
It's the only one where the mechanics are very team dependent.
Yeah, there's a lot of things where people can where other people can fuck it up really badly for everyone else.
Yeah, in Labyrinth you literally just have like the Atomos fight and that's it.
Yeah. Well, I think the Behemoth fight can also well, there was that occasion where the Behemoth fight is kept going horribly, horribly wrong for us.
Yeah, but at least like that's very easy to understand. Like just people tell them like go behind the things. But with like Angram menu, it's like with alternate colors. If you get doomed, get stepped on this. Don't look at the enemy when you say the symbol. Kill the hourglass when they spawn. Kill the yachts before they explode and attack everyone. Do this. Like there's so many things at the same time. For the first fight, it's very overwhelming. And that one can't be power creep.
I do actually wonder how much the power creep is going to be diminished with certain raids and stuff in Endwalker. It's going to be an intriguing experience, to say the least. I think some people who are used... if there's going to be people who are so used to just steamrolling through older content due to power creep that I might end up with a bit of a rude awakening with Endwalker.
Wait, Teranu. Clothes. Where? What do you mean clothes where?
It's the summer event. I actually really like the design of this monster. Looks really cool.
Marvelous.
Hmm. Time to grind level 60 extreme mounts before the nerf. Oh yeah, that's probably a valid point. Probably is a good time to start trying to get all of the like old expansion mounts, Stormblood included.
Yeah, I should be getting the Stormblood ones. I don't think I have any.
I have some of them.
Oh, I have it. Shit. Take those, please, so I can kite him around. I thought Cast might have gotten the last hit.
You'll have a new buff. Yeah, I mean, once you get to level 90, the gear will probably be fairly strong.
Oh, it's fair. I just noticed.
Yeah.
Oh. Can't wait to have Sonic Thrust.
Oh, is that an AoE?
It's a combo AoE.
Oh yeah.
Because right now I have no way in AoEs to keep up my what's it called? Blood of the Dragon. I would have to do single target combos.
Young is the dragon gay now. The dragoon gay.
Dragay. No, I can't hit it. Yeah, that's a nice sword. Oh no, cat troubles. No, kitties.
Gosh, speaking of cats, the beanies they are growing so fast. Like I can actually tell that they're getting bigger.
Fluffier.
Yeah, well, because of the fact that they're Maine Coons, they are going to get massive. I swear, like one of the two boys, he's like a tabby. He's going to, I think he's going to end up looking more like a freaking wildcat when he's fully grown, because he's already like the biggest out of them, and he's like he's not falling behind. He's like still keeping his pace going, sort of thing.
Oh, what? Automatic retain message.
Yeah, alright, I'm going to allow that one. But... add permitted? No, I don't... Oh no. I don't actually want that term to be allowed, generally speaking.
Ready, check. Go.
I'm... I feel really awkward now because I've just like... Because I didn't want that message to get blocked because it's like, the context, it's fine, but I didn't want to permit the term generally any... So it's like... Kitty walked out of the arena. Oh, that's actually really smart. Because it eliminates the AoE.
How much good? Y'all keep attacking.
Unfortunate Kitty. Yeah, actually, I kind of would like to know why they're called that now, to be honest. What happened? Saints got hit by auto mod because he said main coons. I don't really need to explain why he got hit for that, but I like unblocked the term, or like allowed the message through, but it also then unblocked. Yeah.
We're not gonna make this work. You can't attack at all.
Official name is Big Boys for them now.
I won't be able to do anything at all in this fight. I don't know why it changed sides. I'm not gonna move anywhere. I'm just gonna stay here. I'm not doing any damage at all.
Why? Wait, is it? Uh-oh. There we go. We're good. Main Chunguses, that's it. Let's look into it. So it's an abbreviation of raccoon. because apparently the breed can sometimes resemble raccoons. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay, you just said it in chat as well. It's just very unfortunate that that abbreviation is yeah. So I think Ice Cream said that he wanted to join for near raids. Oh, I see that Noise online.
Just invite.
Just give you 5? Okay. That's alright, Kitty, you got time. Large sociable cat, the gentle giant. Ah, gentle giants. There we go. That's more. I think the only other time that we've had a pedigree cat was when we had a ragdoll. His name was Mr. Bigglesworth. Yes, we Austin Powers is a was well liked by at the time, sort of thing, by my parents. They still enjoy watching that film. But yes, ragdolls. Let's see what it says about ragdolls as the cat breed. Oh yeah, ragdolls tend to have blue eyes. It's like an actual like part of their.
Let's go back to the FC. So when I change claims. Well, I'm gonna go back to the FC.
Oh hey Kami, how you doing? You going back to the FC house? Okay. Yeah, ragdolls are a very lax breed of cats. They like. I remember a saying that was going around. Oh, we're playing 14? Oh, nice. Are you on... What server are you on again? Anyway. I remember, like, a saying when we were getting Biggles that is, that breed is the sort of breed where... Oh, you're on Brynhildr as well. Oh! Nice. Oh, welcome back, Kate. So, they're the sort of breed of cat where a total stranger could literally pick them up and walk away with them, and they wouldn't fight back or anything. They're like... Hence the name Ragdoll, because they, when you pick them up, they kind of behave like a ragdoll. They're also apparently not very street smart. Like, it's a case of that if you get a ragdoll, they are an indoor cat. If you let them out, you should not let them have free reign over the neighborhood, because chances are they're going to get run over. Unfortunately, that's just the reality with them. They don't have very... Ragdoll cats just don't have very good self-preservation instincts in comparison to other cats. You have a ragdoll cat, and yeah, she's pretty dumb. Yeah, but that's what makes them adorable, because they're doofuses. It's just that, yeah, it's not safe to let them have free reign outside. Are you on a subscription or a free trial, Kami? Sub.
Yeah.
Are you looking for an FC? I know that I'm not very active at the moment, but that's just because we're in the content lull.
Look at my glam.
Still in the KFC themed one? Oh right, yeah, I forgot about that. It's it's a trap. I think Noi is like AFK because he's not responded yet.
He probably just locked in. You're gonna see the logout soon. He tends to do that.
Fair enough. But yeah.
And leaves.
The call of nature. Fair enough. So, another problem with ragdolls, and I guess this is sort of an issue that can happen with any pedigree, is that they're more prone to certain health problems, and Biggles kind of was unfortunately one of the ragdolls that had a health problem that developed because of his pedigree. I don't remember the name of the illness, but basically he had some sort of respiratory problem. Yeah, yeah, Biggles has been gone for several years. Wait, I think I was doing an apprenticeship at I wasn't even in my current job or sort of thing. It was that long ago. It's like, yeah, it was unfortunate. But he was a very chilled cat, and yeah, you could just pick him up and give him attention, sort of thing, and he would just sit there. Sort of, it was nice to have a cat like that was so chill, and hopefully once the gentle giants get a little older and mellow out a bit from their kitten energy, they'll be, excuse me, they'll be more a bit more like that. One of the two girls, Nyx, she's definitely got some feralness to her. She's earned the title of the Pippin of the beanies, because Pippin is our like really small black cat, but she's like got the strongest like hunter instincts out of all of them, and she's like really agile, and she will go feral, sort of thing. Like, basically Nyx went nuts over like a feather toy, and when I was trying to get it off of her, like she basically, her and one of her siblings were like, between the two of them were like stopping me from actually using the feather toy to play with them, and Nyx was like sitting on top of the rod that you hold the toy by, so I picked, and she was like trying to attack it, sort of thing, so I picked her up to get her off of it, and she actually bit me. She went that feral, so we had to take the toy and put it away for a bit, because she was getting a little bit too, she'd gone a little bit too far with it, sort of thing. Yeah, it's like hyperactive sort of thing. But yeah, she's got other traits about her which make her very similar to Pippin in that she's the smallest of them, and yeah, she is the most manic in terms of like doing stuff that would burn energy. So yeah, very much like that.
No.
Hello.
No. Are you gonna do the
Hey.
narrate?
Yes.
Yes. Join us.
Of course.
Oh,
Wowie zone.
thank you very much for the 25 months, Barrick. I hope you're having a good day. We were just talking about cats. Tell you what, one of the there's like one of the tabbies that we have, Evie. Like, she's not one of the kittens. She's like, well, before we got the kittens, she was one of the youngest ones. She's got something of a Napoleon complex building up. She Napoleon complex cats are like really hyper territorial, and they can almost be like possessive of certain things. Like, she's been like this for a while. There's like a jewelry box in my parents' room that she would sit on, and whenever like my mum would try and go to the jewelry box to open it, she would hiss at my mum and like try and swat her hand, and it's like some sort of dragon guarding her treasure trove sort of thing. It's like, that's the sort of thing that a Napoleon cat will do, where they will find somewhere that they jewelry gremlin. Yeah. So yeah, she's I don't think she likes the kittens all that much because you know, Napoleons don't like competing with others. So
By the way, no, I didn't reply on Telegram, so I'm guessing he's not around.
fair enough.
So is that
Let's-
all of us?
I believe so, because yeah, I don't think Ace is around in game anymore. So yeah, it's a Napoleon. Oh, that's not What's the plan? We're doing Nere, so I'm just gonna queue us up in for all three of them and just do whatever.
Chance is cooking. Cass isn't ready.
You still need to unlock them. Yeah, Kami's resubbed. So Kami, have you got the Discord role to see the 14 channels?
I think Kami's no longer in the beehive.
No, we lost
Oh.
one.
Oh, fair enough. But Ring was like blessed, so it's better to be away for a bit. Yeah, fair enough.
I want to cast and go as a culinarian. A limit break 3 for a culinarian.
gonna be Kirby's Final Smash.
No, do you remember
Ding, ding,
in the
ding.
series of Kirby the Giga pan that he used to cook a monster?
Yes.
That would be.
Oh my god, this.
No, but I was talking about the Smash Final.
Sorry,
The Mega Sword.
No, the
I want
one
to show you
the
something.
cooking Smash Final, the old one, the one from Brawl, where he
I
would
don't
throw
remember. Yes,
throw
wait.
everyone
Yeah, now I remember.
in a
Really
pot
well.
and then cook them.
Getting there, keep swapping it. Well, I hope that those crop ups become less and less frequent. Gosh, mostly Delahan's like design for drawing Rhino is just chef kiss.
Hmm. Don don bam bam don da bam bam.
Oh yeah, we were talking about Rhythm Heaven earlier, and
Don, don, bam. Hey, let me up.
Yeah, right on.
We
all right, let's ready check again.
look. We're cruising. Hello, hello.
Oh,
Hello.
nice.
It
There.
looks like I could fall at any second.
I think that's your less worry because of the height of the hard guards. I will fear for your head.
Actually,
chopped
yes. My ears are actually being chopped right now.
Wubba wubba wub, is that true? Oh yeah, that's the one where it's the luchador, isn't it?
Yeah, ringside. It's the most popular. It's like the most memed one.
Yeah, I've seen.
And because of that, I think it's become one of my least. Like, I don't want to hear that song. It's not one of my least favorite games. I think the game itself is fun, but it's like,
Yeah,
you know, like Megalovania. Megalovania is fun. It's a good song, but it gets to a point where it's like, stop.
you drew Isaac and Zara as the wrestlers of that before. Oh, cool. What was there's one of the games where it's like the English version of it feels really off, but the Japanese version is like way better. I think it's called like Love Rapper. Noi!
Oh look, it's Noi. Are you playing Noi?
There he
Good
is.
God. Hey look, we can already quit.
we were trying to get you in the party earlier, but I guess you weren't here. We're doing alright. We're just talking about like Cats, Rhythm Heaven and stuff like that. So yeah, I'd said earlier on that my favorite like song. Oh, thank you for gifting a sub to Kami, Barrick. Yeah, the Bonodori is my favorite, and which is kind of ironic considering that all of like the English versions of it, like all of Rhythm Heaven, don't have the Bonodori in it.
No, it's just GBA. Also, hello. Moi. There are several who are like not great in English, and then there's several who are like just good in like in their own language. But some of them in English are just like,
Yeah.
I don't like what they did with Space Dance and Cosmo Dance with the English one. But I guess they have to do that so that when you're practicing, they can name the cues. Like, when you hear this being said, press this button. And in space, then I just don't like it.
Okay, yeah.
Code. Oh, two dancers.
The one that I was the one that I was thinking of that is like worse in English, but like better in Japanese is love rap or daisuki rap.
Daisuki rap, yeah. I like both.
I think it's because like I think they messed up the timing in the English version, so the character when they're speaking doesn't fit the rhythm as well.
It feels like they're kind of squishing the word into the time slot that they have for the song.
I actually think it's fine because they're all the same amount of syllables.
Like that's what I was thinking, but I've listened to both, and like just my own personal preference is the Japanese. I just think it sounds nicer.
Yeah, I'm gonna like listen.
Getting some baby Jedis.
I'll play the Japanese one on stream.
I'll say, no, you can text up first on rapid.
Oh yeah, no, I can finally be able to play these without lagging. Welcome
Yeah.
to the world of graphics card noise.
Well, that's still the issue of the internet connection.
Yes, but
yeah.
one step at a time.
We have a male Vieira red mage in our group. Wait, what? Oh, right.
That would be me.
Like, what the heck? Who got the early access?
Me. What are we? B. I always say here.
Yes. We are middle guys.
I don't think that it's the same number of syllables in the Japanese version to the English one. I think that the Japanese one has fewer syllables. For some
Let's
of them.
start my attack. So y'all good luck.
Actually, I think it's like more or less depending on what line it is. So, Daisuke is 3, and then Into You. Actually, no, that's 3 as well, isn't it? Yeah, that would be 3. Crazy Crazy Into You and yeah. Hmm?
Why
backflip or not?
Trust me, I seem to like always die every single time I do it with like
I did
little variation.
Yeah, the second line in Love Rap, the Japanese version has one fewer syllable because it's Maj Daisuke, and in English it's Crazy Into You, so it's one extra syllable in English.
What?
Oh, it's
You, I see.
I almost just fell off.
Whoa. No, Kaz! No. You live. Go right, go right.
Alright, I can use my microphone now. Stupid improvisation by accident.
I was like waiting for you to technical step, and I'm like, oh, I guess I'll use it, and then I see it's up, and then I'm just standing there waiting.
Sorry.
It's okay, it's okay. I thought it was funny.
So how does it feel to not be running a slideshow anymore?
Amazing. It's beautiful.
It's like going out to see the light after you've been like trapped in a cave for a decade.
Which is pretty accurate.
So
Male Vieira are out.
I'm doing my technical.
okay.
Well, this male Vieira is a little bit bigger than what they were showing in the trailers.
Are you complaining?
If you believe hard enough. They're literally just fucking Hure with the bunny ears from the fucking gold saucer.
And back problems. Even
And
more
back-
than Hrothgar.
Back problems.
Seriously, have you seen how curved they are?
Yeah,
They're
pretty
like
bad.
endgame twinks.
I need to see a doctor.
You're fine.
Their beard options make you cry. Wait, they have beard options? What?
I mean, if you can call those. They look more like just mustaches.
They are. It's
It's like a tiny goatee, just trying to grow.
Hmm.
It's like villain goatee. More than
Bill's
anything
goatee.
else.
Like a preteen goatee.
Oh dear, this sounds really, really bad.
yeah.
It's like they've gone to a costume shop for fake beards, or it's like just drawn on with marker.
Yeah.
I think I've seen better drawn beards.
Babyface Allison gets
Everyone?
a beard option.
Over here?
Yeah. We're good.
Oh,
Go.
Baby face. Oh no. Is it like on the same level as of awful as like they'd fallen asleep at one of Jigglypuff's concerts, like drawn on facial hair?
You didn't interrupt ours.
Oh,
Might as well be. Oh yeah, I watched the like final Rhythm Heaven final mix, like remix 10, remix 10 reanimated, but it's like Super Smash Brothers.
Hmm. Oh yeah.
Because that one has like Jigglypuff in it. It's like I think they do Jigglypuff as like the love rap one.
Yeah, it's Jigglypuff and the Inklings.
Yeah.
I liked it up until the point where they go with their Waluigi rant at the end.
Oh right, at the end where it's like, come on Nintendo. I was just like, ugh. I think one of my favorite like Smash memes is the one from like when Bayonetta got announced, and it was like a parody of Chowder, where they were like, because it was like Shovel Knight, Waluigi, and a couple of other characters that were, people were like popularly want to get into to Smash, were like Shovel Knight what looked like he was the last one touching the Smash Brothers bowl, and then he takes his hand off and they were like, actually no, you've lost, it's Bayonetta, and it's just like a tiny Bayonetta on the bowl. It's a very specific cartoon humor that I understand because I did see episodes of Chowder. They had an episode where they like broke the fourth wall, where they had the voice actors go out and like do odd jobs like mowing lawns and washing cars and stuff to get enough money to get the show reanimated, to bring the animators.
No animation. I love that episode. That episode is great.
Chowder is the goat of cartoon shows. It's on the same tier as like the Gumball episode, where they kind of do something similar, but instead of them going and doing chores, they have to sign like an ad sponsorship to get the money for the animation back. And it's like you're watching as they're going to get
it fall apart.
Yeah. Alliance A isn't doing too good right now.
I promise it wasn't my fault. I nearly clipped them. I was like off in the middle of nowhere, and I have to use all three of my dashes.
Yeah, it's like complete breakdown. And it's like on sticky notes just before they sign the thing. Currently in cinematic hell, Praetorium. Name a movie that you've watched 5 times without any further explanation.
Did you see mine? Did you see mine?
B movie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like what movie have I watched that many times in recent history. I'm like struggling to think of anything, like especially something that I've watched all the way through, like sat down and watched it.
Huh? Oh, did we double up?
Overlap.
That's fine. It's a field cool down.
You've heard, Gaia. Does it have to be recent? Probably not. If it's like not super recent, I could easily say like the original Digimon movie, because I watched the shit out of that when I was a kid.
I was gonna say, I don't know if kid movies like would count, because kids watch movies like probably more than 30 times.
It's easy for a kid to watch a movie 5 times in a single day.
They've got
Literally any Disney movie, yeah, I guess. Yes, before video game consoles dominated my free time, watching movies a lot as a kid was a pretty common thing to do. You watched Who Framed Roger I'm gonna be honest, Who Framed Roger Rabbit actually scared me as a kid. It was Judge Doom. He's like...
Yeah, he's a scary looking character.
And the fact that it isn't just... Yeah.
Yeah,
So over 10% from the... yeah.
It is like... It was the bit where he actually like reveals himself as to be a psychotic toon, and he starts screaming. Yeah. That part is what made me like uncomfortable as a kid. I think it's just because that sort of sound is just like, yeah, distressing for me, I guess. But yeah, he was quite freaky. But at the same time, when I was that age, I watched like the Terminator films without much issue. My dad just let me watch Terminator when I was like 6 years old.
When I was like kid, like probably 6-year-old, around that age, the movie Casper scared the shit out of me. Especially the intro. I don't know why the intro was like really scary. I think it's because they don't show you, like I was able to watch the movie, but the intro just scared me really bad because you couldn't see Casper, you could only hear him.
Referring to the live action Casper, like the one where
the movie of Casper, the live action movie of Casper.
That's one that I used to watch a lot, actually. The like original live action Casper movie, with the like psychologist dad who like dies partway through the film.
Oh, that was something that like freaked me out. Like when that happened, that always creeped me out when it happened in the movie. I only watched it a few times, but as a kid, but I always like stopped at that.
Did he die because he drank a lot or something?
Yeah, he was drunk.
He was drunk and fell out. Yeah, he was drunk and I think he fell out a window.
I think so.
And it was the uncles, the ghost uncles that got him that severely drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really
I think they like egged him on or something.
It's been like forever since I've actually seen it proper, so I can't really remember much.
Yeah. Fun fact: that movie had like a PS1 game.
Yeah, I remember it. I had it.
We had it as well. It was like a puzzle game or like a
Point and click?
not point and click. It was kind of a puzzle adventure game sort of thing, but it was more like trying to explore a labyrinth. Like, honestly, the game kind of expected you as a kid to draw a map of the mansion, like to try and figure out where everything was. It was really weird because his ghost was drunk too. I mean, I guess if you died when you were heavily intoxicated, if you want to believe in ghosts, it doesn't seem like that much more of a stretch to imagine that if your ghost would also be drunk if you died while you were drunk.
So what are you gonna read?
So, speaking of PS1 games, still to this day, one of my favorite like all-time games is Digimon World for the PS1, like the original Digimon World. That was such a good game.
Digimon World. I think I only played or saw my brother play Digimon World 3. One, but he didn't like it because of the game. He liked it because he loved the card game. He had a really interesting card game that he really enjoyed.
I don't know what the gameplay is like of the other Digimon World games because I do believe that they changed how they played in World.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
like,
they were RPG Digimon World 3. Your typical RPG Pokemon style.
Yeah, the original Digimon World was nothing like that. And if you've seen, did you ever see me play Digimon World Next Order?
I don't think
that might have been, yeah, that might have actually been before before we got together. Actually, I can't remember when it came out. It's a PS4 game, and that game is also very much like the original Digimon World. It's like it's literally meant to be like an homage to it, sort of thing. You got a new Joy-Con, so you can finally finish Crash and Spyro. God, the reignited trilogy for Spyro is so good. But yeah, genuinely taking care of a pet, it was like that. It felt more like a massive expansion on how the like Digimon like Tamagotchi things worked, I guess.
I mean,
but it
don't
was
they
like,
have like a watch right now?
I think they do.
We need 2 more people here. There we go. One needs another person to the left. 3 seconds. We're gonna get hit.
You love the new dragon redesigns? Oop. Oh. Yes, I'm pretty sure everyone loves the new dragon designs. Welcome back.
By the way. And I'm sorry.
It's okay. But yeah, the aim of like Digimon World was you are like a tamer, or like you're just like a normal kid that has been sucked into the Digimon world by your like Digivice. Like in the context of the games, Digimon is kind of like how it is in the real world, where it's like the Tamagotchi things. But you get sucked into the digital world through one of those things. And the Digimon that you have in your little Tamagotchi thing is your partner in the Digimon world. And you have to help the this like settlement of that starts off with just like baby Digimon to like recruit people to come and live in the city. Wasn't that was the plot of the Digimon anime too, wasn't it? I don't think Digimon was actually a thing in the original anime. Like they didn't have Digimon as like a concept outside of the digital world in the original, in like the first series. I think that became a thing later, but not in the original. That was Tamers, yeah. Yeah, the third series. So yeah, that's kind of like the start of the plot. So you go around recruiting Digimon to join your city with, and that expands the city's functionality and like shops and things like that. You train up your own Digimon, but your own Digimon has like an age and lifespan, you know, just like the Tamagotchis do, and you have to train them to get them to like Digivolve to higher ranks sort of thing, and that expands their life or extends their lifespan a little bit, and that then allows you to go and take on tougher fights and things like that. So you end up having to repeat that cycle a lot because you can't realistically get through the whole game before your Digimon dies of old age. You were never were a Digimon kid? You watched Pokemon more so than Yu-Gi-Oh? We were quite into Digimon during Series 1 and Series 2. And we actually watched Pokemon a fair bit too as kids. We ended up liking both of them. It was, yeah, but it was like, I would say probably around the point where the older kids from Series 1 start becoming more, or start having more involvement in the show in Series 2. It was around the point where we stopped watching, if I remember rightly. Not really because we didn't want to watch it anymore, but I think it was just like there was a period of time where we couldn't watch for some reason or another. I don't remember exactly why. But yeah, we just weren't able to watch it anymore. I think the series might have been stopped over in the UK for a little bit, or the channel that we were watching it on like went away. a lot of shows moved to Sky. I think that might have been part of the reason as well. I don't think we had satellite TV back then.
People in Katsu?
Yes.
Yes.
Two left.
Yes.
I fucking love this. Hold on, I need to send you this, Han.
Okay, I'll let you left here.
It's not a video, it's just like a meme. This
No, no, you two. With the shuriken pizza.
Oh,
Two.
Little Caesars, what have you done?
two
Two crazy calzones. Oh, it's a calzone.
two crazy
Oh,
calzones, only
$17.
$17.
Okay, we're good.
Have you seen the picture of someone edited it so it's like Simon Belmont throwing out like his cross, but it's just that.
No, I've not.
That's a good. I need to find it.
Damn, now I want to have pizza. I swear, over the course of the...
tried a calzone, and oh my god, those things are just endless. Like, you can never finish it.
Wow. I was gonna say, since the like whole like stuff with the pandemic, the amount of times that I've had pizza has gone up quite a lot. It's been quite common, a lot more common than before, I should say.
It's like bad for me because there's like a Domino's like literally like right like maybe like a few streets down from where I live. So like I can literally just like get it delivered and then just like the same way I have had like pizza and like all sorts of just
You have
stuff that's
takeout.
really
you
not
mean.
the best for me.
Yeah, I mean the other day we had like kebab, like takeout from, and I had like a chicken. Well, my family says doner, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be pronounced doner, but I don't care. I just go with flow. Anyway, and it was actually quite nice. And we also I don't know if it's a thing else in other places, but the kebab shops that we have where I live also tend to do like these. They call them potato surprises. It's basically like roast potatoes that are like covered in like. It's kind of like if you It's kind of like if you took the seasoning of like a KFC chicken piece, but put it on a potato instead. That's kind of what they are. That's like a potato fritter. Not really. They're just individual potatoes that have like that sort of seasoning on them. I don't know, I quite like them. I think it might be like a regional thing, because everyone else that I've talked to seems to not really know what I'm talking about, so it might be something that's kind of a specialty of the kebab shops where I live. Kebab meat and naan bread. Oh, that sounds nice. We actually tend to not, we tend not to get any, like, bread or anything with our kebab meat. We actually just kind of, like, make toast with just, like, normal, like, Hovis White or something. And use that to put the kebab meat into. But yeah, the Domino's where, going back to pizza, the Domino's that we order from, they have, one of the things they have on their menu for like toppings you can select is tandoori chicken, and it's really good.
Over there.
Oh shit.
Fun shucking there.
Yeah.
Zap zap. So, like, the thing that I tend to order from my place is, like, I do, like, double tandoori chicken, pepperoni, crispy bacon, and sometimes I'll... Oh,
There,
shit.
you killed me.
Wait. I killed you?
Fair killed me.
Oh, Fair killed you.
What?
I haven't had Domino's in so long, been getting Pizza Hut since they started doing the calzone tear and shares. Oh. Something about the sauce from Pizza Hut, I don't know, something about it just isn't as good to me as the sauce, like the tomato sauce base from Domino's. That's why I kind of like have swapped over, because yeah, it's really good.
It's inside first.
Yeah. I forgot.
So yeah, and sometimes I'll also have like ham on the pizza that I was just going over as well. Either ham or I'd have ground beef. It's like, depends on how I feel. You never get tomato base? Oh, do you normally get like barbecue sauce or something? Yeah, barbecue. My sister and my mum tend to prefer having barbecue sauce bases, but yeah, I genuinely just prefer the tomato sauce base of Domino's over pretty much anything else. They actually had this like pizza base recently where it was like two really thin crust pizzas, like pizza doughs. But sandwiched between them was like this cheese sauce. It was nice, but it kind of drowned out the main thing that I like Domino's pizza for, which is the tomato base. So it was yeah, it was worth trying, but I've never ordered it again because it's just not my thing. If they ever did that where they sandwiched just the tomato sauce between the two crusts rather than the cheese, I would probably go for it because that would be really good. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. Wait, a gravy base? Gravy base when Pizza Hut does Christmas pizza. My mum heard me say that and she was just like, ew. It was weird, but okay. Gravy and red wine. Okay. Well, I'm sure that it was an experience. It sure fucking sounds like it. I think I'm pretty sure that there's worse things out there, like putting fucking mushy peas on pizza. I have seen someone online talking about how having mushy peas on pizza, and I'm just like, ew. I'm ready to call a truce with the pineapple lovers to defeat this evil. Heresy. So a war crime. Mushy peas on pizza is a war crime. You've seen the peas and mayo. Wait. For some reason, saying mayonnaise reminded me of the there's a video that I've seen where I think it's like a TikTok where the guy's got like a pizza and he puts some ranch on it, and then he puts even more ranch on it, and then he just dunks the whole pizza slice into a bucket of ranch, and then the camera goes over to him, and he's like eating this just ranch covered pizza slice, and he himself is also covered in ranch. I was just like, what the fuck?
Is he okay? Does he need help?
Does he need help? Wait, what? What the fuck? Melted chocolate with mayo cast? What? I mean, sweet pizzas are a thing. I actually made one of those in school where it was like instead of tomato sauce, it's chocolate, and then you don't do cheese. It's like other things like marshmallows and stuff. It's
like, how does that? Is it? Do you have to make like a specific crust for that, or is it just like a regular pizza crust?
I'm pretty sure it's just a regular pizza crust. It's just you don't put the savory seasonings into it. Bavarian dessert pizza, yeah. Yeah, I made one of those in school. It was it was so rich that I could like I felt ill after having like a slice of it. Anyway, are we going in for another one?
Oh, we're just queuing up for coffee and tower.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna play something else because I don't really feel like doing Caster again. Oh, hi. You wanna play Monk? Oh, you're playing Monk, okay. I guess I'll go Ranged.
Oh, I guess I can like pick ideas.
You good, ice cream?
What I want to play. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to play.
Alright.
Like, on the fence with everything. There you go. Okay, I'm ready.
Let's go. It's copium time.
I bet noise still gonna get the FPS drops because it's Copy Factory.
Copy Factory is. I mean, once we get to like the part with angles, yeah, probably.
Well, no, he's got a graphics card now, so he's probably not going to have. Yeah.
I mean, even with that, like, my computer struggles with it, and I think my computer's like okay. So I imagine that both of us are probably gonna have.
Andre and I both have
trouble.
The same, like, similar graphics card, and mine doesn't really lag. So I'm thinking he should be fine.
Oh, now we're going to be doing PB Tower.
No we will never know.
Can someone send a hitman on Gaius to get him to stop monologuing? Have you heard the SpongeBob Gaius monologue?
No. No, don't bring that curse thing to us.
What voice did they give him?
And fun enough, I think that that website where you can do like the AI voice generation has been down for ages.
Third time's the charm, right?
Come on,
Something like that.
God.
so. Oh, time to show off. I don't know how to play Bard.
Someone needs to mod the Uwu Gaius monologue into the. But there's an Uwu speak Gaius monologue. What?
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No.
I like posted that in a Discord I was in, and everyone was just very confused.
Young, you even pet the Frother.
Which one?
The
Almas.
monk.
Noi?
No, the other monk. Almas.
I don't see them. Oh, I see them now.
I'll mark him for you if you'd like.
Don't mark him.
Marked for pets.
Targeted harassment.
We'll go fast.
Is this on YouTube? Is the Uwu Speak monologue on YouTube?
Should be.
Uwu Gaius. Here we go. Here we go. Gaius's speech, but it's OO. Oh.
One of my favorites is it's like everybody in a Discord server trying to
Gaius's
put
speech
together-
one word at a time.
Yeah, that one.
It's literally the second video after I searched Uwu Gaius speech. And then the SpongeBob one is the third. It's literally...
It's perfect. It's flawless.
There's a 7-second video on YouTube that just like absolutely just makes me fucking lose it every time I see it. It's called Tom Scott Dies. If you haven't seen it before, I will it's basically this dude like does a lot of like educational videos, I think, and he's like, that's like the introduction for one of his videos. He's like smoking a vape, or like, yeah, and as he's about to start speaking, he just like dry heaves. And the video just has the video just makes him disappear when he does that. It's just I'm explaining it quite badly because it's funny when you see it, sort of thing.
Yeah, because it's like an instant, just like he like wheezes for a second and it's just gone.
Yeah, exactly. It's in the same vein of humor as like the cat falling off a wheelchair video. No, not Tom's. It was funny because at one time when I was trying to find the video, I forgot that his surname, and instead of typing Tom Scott Dies, I typed Tom Holland Dies.
Oh my god. That's so good.
I mean, so I got the fucking Avengers clip. I don't feel so good. Well, who else will educate me about why Dasani doesn't exist in the... What's Dasani?
Right of water.
Oh, wait. Who asked? Was that Safes?
Yeah.
Yeah, he showed me that video. It's like some sort of... I don't know how... I can't explain it because I'm like playing Bard and it's taking most of my energy. But yeah, it doesn't exist. Because it's just tap water.
Yeah.
Is the
Well, I know something that doesn't exist in the US. Iron Brew.
Now I get to say, what's that?
It's a like a carbonated beverage that kind of looks like it's orange. It's like, yeah, it's orange. It's orange colored soda basically, and apparently one of the like additives in it is banned in the US, but it's like totally fine in the UK and EU. Yeah, Iron Brew is illegal. It tastes like Scotland. Yeah, it's banned in the US, and I only know about this because of a video of what the fuck's his name? Scott, not Scott Coffin. I'm dead. Oh no, I'm good.
Oh.
I just survived. I barely clipped it.
No.
I literally got caught on like the edge of it. I thought I was
Scott the
dead.
was.
It's more like video game stuff.
No, not Scott the was. Sorry, I've got no. It's not. Sorry, not Scott. Jesse Cox. It was like someone sent Jesse Cox like a box of like junk food and sodas from the UK, and he was like, "What's Iron Brew?" And he drank it and he went hyperactive.
Oh.
I don't know why I was thinking Scott for some reason, but yeah, it was Jesse Cox.
Oh. Give me a sec. Can't use myself right now.
Ah! Damn it.
I didn't realize that I had some Android stuff already.
I want this for glam, I see.
What do you want for glam? What, you wanted the cap offending? The...
No, the headband of Amy. You can roll on it if you want, though.
Oh, I already had it, so I passed on it.
Take a shot when Ultima is said. You're gonna be dead by the end of, before you like reach halfway through the cutscene. I'm going to be looking after the beanies tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. They're very adorable. Hyperactive little shits though. But that's
Lazy
just
ones are
kittens
all-
for you. Hmm?
Look at the lazy ones, they're older.
Yeah. Lazy and hopefully very cuddly. Because I know that my Actually, I would probably say both of my parents could really do with having some lap cats right now. Oh yeah, because I don't think I've actually told or like talked about it to anyone else other than to Yong. About what happened last week, because yeah, it just kind of slipped my mind to mention anything about it. Yeah, one of our cats passed away last week. He was one of the oldest ones. It was much one of the two black cats, Morgan. Yeah. He hadn't been well for several months, but we thought he was recovering because he wasn't, it was after we'd started giving him like something that the vets had prescribed. Unfortunately, he turns out he had a stomach tumor, and yeah, he went downhill very fast last week. So yeah, that's basically the TLDR for it. And I think it hit my parents the hardest.
How it usually goes, especially when you pass and get back for so long.
Yeah. He was, I think he was like 10 years old. So, yeah. Yeah, I just forgot to mention it to, like, on Twitter or anything. I just kind of like, yeah. Guess I've just had a lot of other stuff going on, so, yeah.
Of each other.
Oh shit. Oh, so I wanted to talk about something going on with Genshin. Like the current event that they've got running on at the moment. It's actually kind of like a rerun event of one that they've done before. Theater Mechanicus. They originally did that event during the Lantern Rite Festival, back in like February, I want to say. Yeah, it was like February time. But the game was kind of easy. Like, once you'd leveled up certain turrets, you could honestly, you could easily just win just by spamming electric turrets over and over and over again, and like do nothing other than electric turrets. But they've changed it this time around, and it's actually you've got to think about it a little bit more, because the turrets don't actually, you can't just buy level ups for the turrets anymore. Instead, throughout the game, or throughout a round, there'll be these like random, I think they call them fortune sticks, and you basically have it's like random boosts that you select, and you have to buy using the points that you get through this from killing the enemies, to power up the turrets that way. And you have to build or like go for certain setups or combos using a mixture of turrets or the bonuses to the turrets to be able to counter the enemies. For example, and also depending on what stage you're running, certain turrets won't be able, or certain turret types won't get any like fortune sticks showing up for them during that round. So for example, there's some stages where you won't be able to get any sticks for, say, the water turret or the ice turret, and at that point, if they're not going to get any sticks, you shouldn't be building them, because you won't be able to make them stronger at all. So it effectively forces you then to not rely on the same like setup every single time, or for every stage. Like, so basically if the water and the ice ones are not getting bonuses, you're essentially locked out then of doing what I used to do in the back in February, of just using water and ice turrets over and over again to just permanently freeze everything. And there are actually some of these sticks that will change how a turret functions in quite a significant way. For example, the water turrets normally just do an AoE that's centered on them, but there's a stick that will change them so that they will do an AoE water blast that's smaller, but it's targeted on an enemy instead. And then for like the ice ones, there's a mode where it's like, or like a one that alters it so that it does more damage to frozen targets, or there's a mode, like a modification you can do where it creates a hailstorm around it for a set period of time. So it made it much more complex in that sort of way. There are some enemies that I feel are like, if you're locked out of using certain setups, are an absolute nightmare to deal with, because they have such rapid movement speed that they can literally just run past all of your turrets, and it's really annoying to deal with them. There are ways of slowing them down, of course, but yeah, it's still a pain. I think I'm going to be a little bit quiet with this one, because, yeah, this one takes a bit more focus.
Pushing every button I can right now.
Oh no, I'm in the gay baby jail. Free him. Oh, fuck. I just saw that I was standing right on top of a tank.
No, ice cream.
It's okay, thank you. Just wait a second. There we go. Please, I'll get my songs back in order.
Thunder stands up. He's gonna be fighting you over aggro.
I wasn't fighting the aggro. What I did because he went to the middle. I just took it when he was inside. But when he came back, so yeah, can take it back.
I can see the spinning.
Because he is recovering the aggro, but I'm just his like second. Get out of here, people!
Ooh, scary jump scare.
Fire.
The red girl should be like a FNAF character.
The antithesis of the purple guy.
Hmm.
The red girl.
When did this become asteroids? Since now.
Yeah, we were first.
Stop. You're gonna die. You die. Again.
You were quite happy getting your fully upgraded white mage relic last week? Oh, nice. The Bosja one or the or one of the earlier ones? Bosja? Oh, nice. Congrats. Ow. After you getting monk 280, you're gonna go for the black mage one next. I think I have the white mage and the red mage ones. Yeah. And I think I was going for paladins next. I think I'm on the paladin step right now. Like the final step for paladin. I just kind of like have gone into... I want like into a 14 hiatus mode, sort of. I don't really play outside of weeklies. Like on Tuesday, sort of thing. Or you still need to learn to tank even though your tanks are all 60. Tanking's not that hard. It's just I don't really. It's out of all of the jobs, I think I just don't enjoy tanking them out.
You need it or you don't?
No, you can have it.
Oh, okay.
You pop your mitigation, you're a good tank. You use reprisal, you're... How to be a tank. 1. Turn on tank stance. 2. Inner relief. 3. Fell cleave. Is this how to tank or is this how to warrior?
Pretty sure it's just out of warrior.
Oh, my minuet.
You mean paladins don't get fell cleave? No, they get, oh...
Atonement.
They get, yeah, they get Requiescat in Pace. I should patch that. Ow. For 6.0, Alphino wields a gun.
4 guns.
5?
I want to know more about, like, Sage's kit, to be honest. It's just like... Show me the goods.
I will be surprised if it doesn't have a 1, 2, 3 instead of a 1.
Hmm. Gimme Fire 5.
I mean,
Despair?
What I have in the benchmark look like Fire 5.
Hmm.
I think no, it's still loading.
Friend. Yeah.
Finally, Dia 2 Electric Boogaloo. You want White Mage to get Tornado? I don't think White Mage is going to be getting elemental spells like Earth and Wind anymore. I think they've made it pretty clear by changing Stone and Arrow into Glare and Dia that they're moving White Mage away from that identity. And I think they're doing it deliberately to make room for Geomancer in the future. We conjurers use the magic of the elements for our spells. Oh wait, you hit level 70, throw all that shit out the window. Oh fuck, was that on me? It was on me, wasn't it? That wasn't too bad, actually. You reckoned it was because we were in a world of pure light and no elements. I think that's kind of part of it, that the White Mage had to adapt to, or adapted their spells due to the sheer abundance of light in the first. But the fact that it's like, I think that that's kind of like the lore reason, but the gameplay and like the game design reason is because they don't want to have that overlap anymore. So yeah, I've kind of always like rationalized it as that's why White Mage moves in that direction. The shield of White Mage looks quite watery. Yeah, I think water is still like the element that that White Mage is going to maintain a part of their identity for, because there's still a lot of like again, even like Divine Benson has a watery sort of look to it, and again you also have Thin Air, which is literally has air in the title. We were Squirrel the whole time. Yeah, something along. So yeah, I think like water and light might be how White Mage gets like characterized moving forward, and Earth and Wind are going to be freed up for Geomancer. White Mages uses Bubble Beam. It would be kind of cool if we got some water themed offensive spells as White Mage. Blastoise on Pokemon Unite went. I haven't really been keeping or looking at or following at all Pokemon Unite. But it is a MOBA, so it's like it's just the genre of game that I have no interest in whatsoever.
Don't Geomancers use Earth, Wind, and Water?
Yeah, they would in other games they are. The Geomancer character that's in 14 is only seen using Earth and Wind, if I remember rightly. I don't think you ever see him use a water spell.
Yeah. You mean the one in the Astro?
Yeah, the one in the Astro Quest line. Although the Geomancers in Swallow's Compass, there is water in that one, so yeah. Blue Mages use water type spells. Blue Mages use everything though. They don't count.
I know. shit, I'm gonna be able to attack. Weird. Get careful.
That samurai died.
Very poorly placed.
Actually, it's quite common, like, for certain spells to get culled during, or certain skills and things to get, like, either changed or removed from an expansion, so I wouldn't actually be surprised if white mages finally lose Fluid Aura in Endwalker, because honestly, who the fuck uses it?
Water gun.
Someone who wants to be refreshed. Maybe cheap posters use it?
So yeah, I think if there was any skill that White Mage was going to lose, it would definitely be Fluid Aura, if they were going to be culling anything. The only other skill that I could see White Mages losing in Endwalker would... I don't think they'll get rid of Rescue. But then Rescue is a role skill, not a class-specific one, so that's not... Yeah. The only... wait. Actually, Repose is class role skill as well. Yeah, actually the only thing that I would see White Mages losing then from their own kit is Fluid Aura. I don't think there's anything else really that they could lose that would make sense for them to lose. There's nothing really else left in their kit that is, like, unnecessary or completely useless. Sleep is Black Mages. Sleep has always been an AoE for Black Mages after a certain level. But, like, how often do you use Sleep or Repose? Actually, there is a specific... There are some niche uses for it, like in Baldessian Arsenal, but that's extreme niche.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, when you, like, I think some of them require you to put them to sleep before they, like, do, like, some sort of, like, aggro or mage thing. Not sure though. I haven't done it in a while.
Normally, the reason why you use Sleep or Repose in like, Baldessian is if there's been too many ads pulled, so it's just a case of just keeping them under control so you can get and take them down one at a time. Make Fluid Aura into a damage spell so you can use Stone to Water as a combo. Oh, if only. Then it can turn into Soma at level 70. An AoE combo so you don't have to spam Holy. Holy. The better Holy. Holy New Game Plus. Yeah, I figured that was probably why.
GG.
Yay. Oh, I don't think I had everything that I could roll on in there. Oh, never mind. It's always another time. Copied.
Still in.
Yeah.
Still rolling.
Need to get some stuff done, you'll be in alert mode. And thanks for joining, Kay. I'm trying to think what other classes could have some things like taken out of their like builds and things.
Monk, take her Enderman away. He might as well not be there anymore.
Yeah. Let's see. Out of all of the healers, like, let's see. I mean, is there anything in Scholar?
Oh, I know. Undraw.
Oh, undraw for Astro?
The ability that puts back the card and gives you no benefit of using it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if what purpose that would have anymore. Yeah, don't really need undraw anymore. But yeah, what about Scholar? Is there anything you think that Scholar could get rid of now? I can think of a lot of...
but it could use a little bit more of that fairy juice other than fairy pact and AoE.
Fate Blessing, yeah.
Fate Blessing? No.
Yeah.
Or something else.
Yeah, Fate Blessing is the AoE heal.
Oh, Fate Blessing, sorry.
I feel like it could be cool.
Aether Pact, you never use it. Aether Pact, where is that? But that, oh, that's the thing that makes the fairy. Maybe, yeah, instead of do.
It is useful, but the problem about that ability is the range that you have to be close to the fairy.
Yeah.
It
doesn't heal anyone else while it's channeling. I think they probably could ditch Aether Pact and give us other skills for that use the Fey Gauge instead. Yeah, I don't really think there's much else.
On an Enochian. No, 3 seconds less on an Enochian. Get good.
Get good. They've all, yeah, actually Enochian had a shorter duration in the past. They've increased it once before already, I think. In fact, I think they might have increased it more than once before. Anyway, I'll just vibe check us.
Give me a sec.
I'm a go Astro. Let Tomahawk generate rage. Or let it change it to an AoE version where it's a quick drain but latches onto players in an area. You know what what was it again? I keep saying it, but I wanted Red Mage to have Verwater and Verblizzard. But they never did it. I think they should change Ver Aero 2 and Ver Thunder 2 into Verblizzard and Verwater.
Which one's for black mana though?
Blizzard is black, water is white.
That came in with Gaia. My dog, the dog that we just adopted.
The little Chihuahua. And what was the other?
Chihuahua's now, sorry. She can, like, go up the stairs. She's really small.
So tiny.
She's very jumpy. I was gonna say jumpy, but the jumpy means like scared, easily scared.
You're going to Vertax fraud.
Vertax for fraud. Has to be one per word.
Yoshi is a red mage now?
Oh, no,
What the fuck was where did that meme come from of like Yoshi committing tax evasion?
I have no idea. It was just a meme picture that someone said to it. We're good now.
Alright.
Take me back home. I've been kidnapped too. Oh, Dad.
Copy pastes.
Copium factory.
Verily vexing vermilion Vermintide. Isn't Vermintide like a like a kind of like Left 4 Dead, except for it's instead of zombies, it's rats?
Oh, it was that.
It was an old image of Sakurai holding up the Yoshi amiibo, and they changed the caption to, "Unfortunately, Yoshi will not be appearing in this game as he has been convicted for tax evasion." It is, I ran out of ver words.
I loaded it faster than you.
Wouldn't it be funny if they like actually acknowledged the meme at one point?
You know what I want to see removed?
Haha.
Tenchi Jin for Ninja and Soul Arrow for Bard.
Isn't like Soul Arrow like really like badly implemented?
Special Fate in Coral?
It is.
Central Shroud. Where is that? Oh, I think that's Odin.
Yeah, that's probably Odin. You really like Soul Arrow? I think you might be in the minority. I think a lot of Bard players complain about Soul Arrow.
Also because it's just an extra GCT every 60 seconds or so. Depends on randomness a little. And because sometimes it comes up at very inconvenient times and results in a DPS lot regardless of what you do.
It's just really awkward. It's like I get like
But like
three
dying.
different procs I have to worry about.
Oh, fucking hell. Sorry, my brother was telling me about his phone, like having an issue with it.
This generation and their phones.
It's like the phone that he has is like a hand-me-down. It was like my phone from like 6 years ago, I think. Might not be that long. Actually, 2 years ago was when I got my Note 9. So 4 years ago would have been the HTC U11. So actually, yeah, the one he has is 6 years old. He has a HTC One M9, I think, but I gave him my Note 9. He just hasn't set it up. So, and whilst I've gone to the Google Pixel 5. And my sister currently has the HTC U11, so she's gonna get the Pixel when I next upgrade. Hides in Apple.
I don't really know about phones.
You're still running an iPhone 5S. I mean, that to Apple's credit, at least it does do a good job at keeping software support for older iPhones longer than software support lasts for Android phones. Like, it has a better track record of supporting them for longer than Android phones get support for. Wait, I saw someone Oh no, ice cream's DCing.
Oh, you're probably gonna get the penalty.
A strike, not a penalty. Unless you're...
You mean we queued like... Oh.
Androids just used to break on you all the time. This thing's a trooper.
I want Dragoon to have more jumps.
Space?
I actually think that I've been pretty lucky with phones and the durability of them, especially considering I'm quite clumsy. I've never actually had any smartphone that I've owned break or get damaged in any way, in any significant way. Like, I've never had a broken screen. I've never had, like, anything beyond, like, maybe, like, some cosmetic scratches or something like that. And to the point now where I don't actually bother with insuring my phone. Like, the Google Pixel is the first phone that I've not insured, because I've never needed to claim on insurance for a phone. So I just felt like it wasn't really worth paying for if I've never needed it. Of course, I feel like now that I've said that, it's probably going to be the first phone that I end up breaking.
No.
Have you ever seen Omega up close? I really hate that, like, thing, the pulsing stuff that at the bottom. It's like spider eggs. Oh no, no. Oh, it's even worse thinking of it like that. It kind of reminds me of I think his name's Basilgoose. The, like...
Also, the lunar whale has a PP for some reason.
Oh, put that away.
Like I think it's called Basilgoose. The one of the, like, wyverns in Monster Hunter, where it has, like, where it can, like, it looks like I don't know if it's like a trypophobia sort of thing, but the way that, like, the scale bombs that it has look, they actually make me they kind of gross me out. Betelgeuse? Beetlejuice. No. Yeah, Basilgeuse. Bazelgeuse. Yeah, it's something about how it's, like, scale bombs look just kind of grosses me out. What? Oh, right, Beetlejuice. That was a good movie, actually. I liked watching. That was another one that I liked watching. Nightmare Before Christmas was also a good one, although the scene with the boogeyman getting, like, with the bugs falling down and all of that kind of grossed me out as a kid. But and also Corpse Bride. Corpse Bride's a nice film. You like the Broadway show? I don't think I've ever seen that.
I don't think I've ever seen a Tim Burton film all the way through because I never liked the aesthetic as a kid.
Hmm. Yeah, I can understand that. It's a very, it's got a very dark sort of aesthetic. It's meant to come over to us last year. Oh, of course. Frozen on Broadway. Actually, there was I think it's a Broadway show that I was kind of, that had some interest in because of, like, one of the songs in it. It's, well, I think it's Wicked, the one where it's like a story from, like, set before the Wizard of Oz. Can you provide some good news? Sure, go ahead. Some good news would be nice right about now. You have the jacket. SpongeBob SquarePants has a Broadway show?
Yeah.
I can't wait until Yoko Taro makes a near musical on this canon.
You have the jacket, and Shrek does too. I mean, I'm not surprised Shrek has a like a Broadway show. Actually, I think I've seen like bits of that.
This one is good.
Hmm. Moderna has been developing a vaccine for HIV using the same mRNA technology created for the COVID vaccines, and begins its clinical trial next week. Fucking Pog. Well, that would be a good thing to get rid of. I mean, it certainly would be nice to have, like, a bunch of,
Where's the boss?
Go over there. I lost my train of thought for a moment there. It would be nice to have things like HIV just eradicated for good. Although, I don't know, there's the part of me that the skeptical part of me thinks that because of the whole anti-vax like BS, that we're probably never going to be able to eradicate a disease like what happened with like smallpox ever again, which is really kind of sad to think about. It will happen eventually. In the context of what I was just... There are movements like those when vaccines were first a thing. Yeah. I was thinking that I was like, oh, that was me thinking about like Darwinism doing its thing.
Besides, when humanities know more what's going to happen to the human viruses.
90% plus of LGBTQ plus in the US have gotten the vaccine, so at least one or more of the more vulnerable groups will receive protection. Yeah. Considering that it wasn't like HIV responsible for like the decimation of basically an entire generation of LGBTQ plus people. So yeah, if there's any group that can understand the importance of a HIV vaccine, it would be them. Yep, USA government did not help. Yeah, I don't know a huge amount of detail about it, I just know that it was a thing, and... But, yeah, what I was saying about, like... I just feel like when it comes to like with the anti-vaxxers and stuff like that, it's like, I mean, fine, if you don't want to have the vaccine yourself for whatever reason, okay. It's like, apparently there was like a vaccine for like what, Lyme disease or something that got like discontinued. Reagan's chose to ignore the AIDS epidemic and focus on the war on drugs. Yeah, okay. Lyme disease, not Lyme disease. Lyme disease. Oh my god. There's a dangerous virus going around that's turning everyone into mimes. Saying non-Americans that want to not mind us. This is Berg from the AFC. Oh, hello. Ow. Yeah, I actually like saw a comic earlier on Twitter that was like done by someone who who's like 20 something, but they were like 19 when the pandemic started, and they like got long COVID when they were 19. They were like talking about how severely how it's like debilitated them and effectively ruined their life. You were watching a guy for the Dancing Plague and saw you were all on, figured watch you on a bit. Well, thank you. And it's like, it's really horrible to think that, you know, someone who literally had their whole life ahead of them is basically very real possibility that they will be permanently debilitated because of this. And it's just like, the feeling didn't have to be that way, sort of thing. There's actually someone at work that I know who's actually on my team who also has long COVID, and in their own words she was saying about how it feels like her lungs are on fire every day. And it's just like, ugh, that sounds horrible.
I didn't get hit by it. For some reason.
Tough shots.
I need to keep an eye out for when Monster Hunter Stories 2 goes on sale. I do kind of want to get that game.
Sorry.
A lot of nasty side effects, folks being after surviving, lungs being damaged, nervous system issues, kids getting MISC. Yeah, there's I think another one of the things that that person on Twitter was talking about is how after, like, when they were sick with COVID, they lost their sense of smell entirely, and after they quote-unquote recovered, their sense of smell was like irreversibly changed. So things that, and they were basically talking about how most things smell like rotting flesh to them now. Just basically like the nerves have grown back wrong in their nose or something, so everything just smells wrong, and it's so severe that it like makes it very difficult for them to eat anything because it all just smells absolutely repulsive to them. Can't imagine finding that better than standard 2 for the vaccine. Yeah. Like, I've been double dosed for a couple of months at least now. I think a little bit longer than that. I think I got my second dose in May. You got your second one last Thursday? Yeah, I got mine relatively early in for someone of my age because I'm classed as vulnerable. So I was further ahead of in the queue.
And then there's me, who hasn't had not even a single one.
Yeah.
I've had one, but there's a very strong chance I'm not gonna be able to get the second one before it expires.
Okay, Noi, moment of truth. How does it look like?
$80 FPS.
I'm at 17.
I'm at 64 because I'm using the shaders. Let me see if I turn them off.
95 average. Okay.
I have 100. About, no, 97.
Oh, pass.
But I want the game to look pretty, not orange.
And you just love it when people leave the fire puddles right in the middle.
Be careful, some of those go back to the middle. Kill everyone. Someone got smacked.
Yeah, it was a little bit too far back.
Wait, did we skip the second one? Yep.
Yep.
Wow. I've never seen it go that fast.
Wow, 66k Stardiver.
Hmm. Now annihilating. Please wait. So you have chosen death.
One.
Oh no, shields are going to go off.
Please.
And shields are gone.
Oh, you got it.
Just in time. It's starting from behind.
Good.
Oh.
no longer does that. Reyes, boo.
LV2.
Go for it.
My god.
I got double one in both things. Bro.
Wow. This TikTok is real on point. Ghosts can't harm the living. If they could, there would probably only be a handful of white people left in the world. Oh. Oh. Where's the lie?
I didn't pay attention, sorry.
It said it's a TikTok that goes, ghosts can't harm the living. If they could, there would probably only be a handful of white people left in the world. Hmm?
Say handful of people in general.
I can't hear your cats.
Let's say a number of people in general, especially in
Oh.
the old age. The Romans would have been exterminated.
Yeah, the world would be a very different place if ghosts could go around like revenge killing people. On the other hand, it would be one hell of an incentive to not be a dick.
He's gonna leave now, right?
Undock, yeah.
Okay, I'll just save my mouse.
Oh, I didn't know the S and 9S stood for Switch. It's undocking. Gonna play him in handheld mode now. Haha.
Wait, the S I think is for scanner or something like that?
I'm gonna... I think it's scouting, maybe? I don't know,
Scanner or
I haven't...
scouting?
I haven't played any of the new games, even though I want to.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm compelled to like start with the Drakengard games, and I just don't.
No. They're their own game, but I do recommend playing Nier Replicant first and then Automata.
Isn't there another one?
There's some
like,
people out there.
There is
Huh?
a new mobile phone that they are releasing, but
oh, I meant Gestalt or whatever it's called.
Gestalt and Replicant are the same. It's just a different name outside of outside of Japan.
Oh. Okay.
It was released as Replicant first, and then outside of I think in Europe it was only called Gestalt, or they re-released it in Japan as Gestalt as well, and then outside in America I think it was called just Nier, and then they re-released the game, but with the original character, because the main character in Gestalt was changed to be a father instead of a brother.
That's where Daddy Nier comes from.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
There's that Nier and Brother Nier. The original was Brother Nier, but then they re-released it as Gestalt, and they put Daddy Nier. And then when they just released Replicant again, version 1. Yada yada yada, they used Brother Nier again.
Okay.
It's very weird.
Are both technically canon, just like alternate universes sort of thing?
Yeah, I think they are as dual flank cannons. I think they are canon because well, this might count as a spoiler, so I don't know if I should say it. It's something that after beating the game, but I don't know, it's just the thing that I was able to see. And apparently Kitty said it was like a DLC, like extra content. I think.
There's an extra ending that's new to 1.
No, it's not an ending. It's just like extra content. So basically, you could play as that Nier in the new Replicant, but I'm pretty sure it's for the hardest content of the game.
Oh.
And I think when they released the Gestalt Replicant, where you play as a dad, in that scenario you would play as the brother, I think. I'm not sure how that works. I didn't really play it much.
Let's go all in.
We can manage. He's gonna do the artillery, anti-personnel attack. Out, middle, out, in. There we go. Just get the cards here. These things for seals.
Alright, I think it's time for me to end the stream.
Roll the pants.
Thank you everyone for watching today, and thanks everyone for joining in on the raids and dungeons and stuff. I will see you all again on Friday. It's probably going to be more Crystal Chronicles.
Yeah.
Because good game. Good game. Okay. Take care, everyone. Have a good evening. Bye bye.